New support and potentially some big money to get Joe Biden to run for president. A letter from nearly 50 top Democratic fundraisers is urging the vice president to enter the race. Now, here's an excerpt from it. The Obama-Biden administration has been a spectacular success, but much work remains to be done. To finish the job, America needs a leader who is respected both home and abroad and who understands the real challenges facing American families. In our opinion, the next president must be Joe Biden. If he announces he's running, we're all in. It's a campaign we know he will win. Now, the vice president has been considering, as you know, a presidential run for some time now, but has said that he and his family are weighing whether they have the emotional endurance as they grieve for his son, Bo Biden. Let's talk about this now with Professor of Political Science and Sirius XM POTUS channel contributor, Jason Johnson. Jason, good to have you back with us. What do you think about this? I mean, nearly 50, not just supporters, but some big money folks here.
Well, I think it's a sign that there are people who really like Joe Biden, but that's something that we've known for a long time. But Joe Biden running, money is not the issue with his family. The issue that he has to figure out is, one, as he said repeatedly, whether he and his family are emotionally prepared for it, and two, strategically, can he beat Hillary Clinton? At this point, he doesn't want to run against her just for good show. He's got to have not one, not two, but maybe 3 clear pathways to not only beat Hillary for the nomination, but actually win the presidency. And until that happens, he's not running.
Now, this letter does not name Secretary Clinton specifically, but there are some suggestions here that they point out that, quote, Joe Biden is an authentic leader, pointing out, some would say, some of the problems that Hillary Clinton is facing with this perception of authenticity. Quote, no one is better prepared for the presidency than Joe Biden. Of course, preparation and her resume, the strongest points for Hillary Clinton. I wonder if you expect that she will respond in some way. I'm sure she'll get a question as she heads to the dinner at the event you're going to this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, we would call that a subtweet, amongst the kids. When we're talking about authenticity and honesty, they're clearly making a reference to Hillary Clinton. I don't think she's going to say anything. I mean, they're going to be hovering around each other this morning. I'm going to the prayer breakfast for the Congressional Black Caucus. Joe Biden will be speaking there. At the Phoenix dinner tonight, President Obama will be speaking. Joe Biden and Hillary Clinton will be in the audience. But Hillary knows that her primary goal right now, honestly, is to win this nomination and secure herself as the #1 choice in the Democratic primary states and to stave off Bernie Sanders. I don't think she's that concerned about Joe Biden right now because she realizes that any focus on him takes her away from what her ultimate goal is, which is staying in the lead or staying tied, at least with Bernie Sanders.
All right, let's talk about the GOP now. Waiting to see if Donald Trump will address the controversy surrounding this I don't know if it's refusal or decision not to respond to a claim that the president is Muslim and saying that Muslims are the problem in the country today. He continues to get heat from both Republicans and Democrats. I think we have some of the sound. Let's play it.
People are entitled to their opinions. We have a First Amendment for a reason, because people can stand up and say what they want. You don't have to agree with it. You don't have to like it.
So do you believe President Obama is a Muslim, Senator?
The president says he's a Christian. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not playing this game that you guys want to play. President can defend himself. He doesn't need Rick Santorum to defend him. He's got you doing that very, very well.
Barack Obama is a talented man. And by the way, he's an American. He's a Christian. His problem isn't the fact that he was born here or that he's what his faith is. His problem is he's a progressive liberal that tears down anybody that disagrees with him.
He knew, or he should have known, that what that man was asking was not only way out of bounds, it was untrue. And he should have, from the beginning, repudiated that kind of rhetoric, that level of hatefulness in a questioner in an audience that he was appearing before.
All right, so I'm not going to ask the obvious question that I know people are waiting for. Do you think this will impact Trump in the polls and with his supporters? But I wonder if you believe that there is a different approach here from Trump. He canceled an appearance yesterday and not speaking about it, even through Twitter, which we know he does often, up to this point.
No, I don't think this is a radically different approach. I mean, look, remember, this guy has said things about Mexicans. This guy has said things about black people. He said things about veterans. This is not new. This is not surprising. And remember, he didn't go to Red State. He was disinvited from Red State for what he said about Megyn Kelly. So stepping out of the Heritage event in South Carolina, I don't think this is going to make that much of a difference in how Trump decides to respond. I will say this, though. I think most of these concerns are really disingenuous. On the one hand, you have a bunch of people saying we want Trump on the left to say we want Trump to condemn this. Why? He's never done it in the past. And on the right, you have Republicans saying, well, that's going too far. Why? When plenty of them have been fostering this sort of birther nonsense for 7 years since Obama got into office. I don't think any of this controversy is legitimate. It's really about taking down Trump.
All right, Jason Johnson, good to have you with us.
Thanks, guys.